Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 714. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. You can join me on camera. I'll bring you on right after I do the weather. You can promote yourself or just say hello or happy summer, whatever. And also, you can share this out too. I would love if you would do that because then more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. So, we're going to start out with let's see, with the word page, which is getting, actually, put on my specs. Oh, I can see things. William M. Andrews saying, "Good afternoon, Bull City. I am your newest subscriber. I'm very happy to have you here. Check out the William M. Andrews YouTube channel. You can see some really cool videos all about Durham. And that's why he's saying it's a beautiful day in the Bull City. And also, of course, good afternoon, Bull City. Good afternoon, William. Very happy to have you here, of course. All righty. Now, the word page, that's the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also local government, city, county, state. So go up and down the page, see what pertains to you. I'm just going to grab a couple of items because there's so much. I've added so much of this page. It's almost unwieldy. So I'm just going to let you just visit it when you have time. But I will let you know that the city always has these vacancies, these committees, these commissions. And so if you could help out, I know they'd really appreciate it. There's a vacancy on the Citizens Advisory Committee. So if you have special interest in that area, then go ahead and let them know by end of day Wednesday. First, you should probably click on the link that's right there on the Word page under City of Durham, and you'll see the calendar. First, see what is expected of you. And then, if you're still interested, then you can go ahead and let the city know by end of day Wednesday that you are interested in filling this vacancy on the Citizens Advisory Committee. Scopy is here. He is indeed. Hey, Scopy, happy to have you here. Absolutely. All right. So let me continue because in my endeavor to keep the show, keep a handle on the show, not let it go for like, I don't want to talk for, I enjoy talking to you. I love telling you what's happening, but I'm also mindful this is your lunch hour. So I'm going to try to keep it to a half hour. Now, I don't mind when people drop by. You can talk as long as you want. But as far as my hogging the camera, I'm going to try to keep that to like a half hour because I've been talking for like 45 minutes as the pages get longer and longer as I add more information. I just need to keep in mind that you have all day, whenever you want, to check out the Skywriter, so I don't have to read the whole thing to you. So let me continue. So the Durham County Libraries, they are open until 8, all of them. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and then Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. And let's check for Durham. Oh, wait a minute. I was at the PAC meeting. Big shout out to PACs 4 and 5. I was at the meeting this Saturday. It was a great meeting. PAC meetings are the best. You get to find out what's happening in your community, city and county, programs and services. This is exactly why I'm talking too much because I get excited. Okay, anyway, so let me just stay to the point here. In fact, let's go to the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown. I still want to give a shout out though because that was a great meeting. A great meeting indeed. Okay, Durham Tech, there we are. In fact, wait, let me just do this real quick. All right. So, as far as these classes that are online being offered, not necessarily just Durham Tech Small Business Center, but also small business centers across the state. So, just about every week, well, Monday through Thursday, there are these classes. They're online, they're free, they're live. You can ask questions. So, today at 2 o'clock, There's going to be a free class for people who want to start businesses or run better businesses. Social media marketing success for your small business. Build a powerful online presence. You definitely want to do that. Even if you're running a nonprofit, especially if you're running a nonprofit, any kind of business, you definitely want to have a powerful presence. You want to be discoverable, if that's a word, and you just want people to know that you are around. Here's another class at 6:30 tonight, Advanced Grant Writing. And you don't have to be a nonprofit to get a grant. You can be a totally for-profit business or even an individual. There's all these different types of grants. So learn more today at 6:30. The links are right there on the Word page under Durham Tech Community College's Small Business Center. Now tomorrow, oh wait, wait a minute, here's another one for today. From 7 until 9, Fuel for Success, Optimizing Your Mobile Food Business. I know that's always fun to have a business that you can move around. In fact, Coco Cinnamon, I've said this before several times, Coco Cinnamon started out really mobile. They started out on a bicycle. So there you go. Now, tomorrow at 2, there's a free class, How to Make the Most Out of Free AI Tools for Small Business Owners. And that's going to be at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, let's see. And I think that's it for now. Oh, let me check SCORE because they might have let me check to see if they have any webinars. SCORE is the Service Corps, retired executives. They have mentors, free classes too, online and in person. So, there's a class tomorrow from 6 until 7:30 tomorrow night called The Power of Capital. Let me scroll back up to the Durham Police Department because I want to remind you, I definitely want to remind you about registering with the police about National Night Out, which for us is October 7th. The rest of the country and Canada, much of the rest of the USA and Canada will be celebrating first Tuesday in August, but we moved ours back to the first or forward to the first Tuesday in October. August is just too hot. It's just too hot. So if you're putting on a National Night Out event, register with the police department so they can come visit you with the motorcycles. The kids love it. So definitely register. Tomorrow at 1, they're going to have a virtual question and answer session to help everybody get the most out of their National Night Out event. I'm glad I saw that. So that's going to be tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And I do have the links so you can call. I have a phone number so you can call for more information and also the links so you can go ahead and attend via Zoom. That's going to be tomorrow at 1. And it's for community members, people who are interested in putting on an event for National Night Out. Now, as you know, or you might not know this, but the Durham Police Department, they kick off National Night Out with their own event at their downtown headquarters on Main Street. So they started off October 7th at 4 o'clock. Now, if you want to be a vendor, let them know. Contact them. I've got everything you need right there on the Word page. So you might want to check out, if you're not going to put on your own event, you might want to check out the downtown event, the big one by the police department. Okay, let's go to your health page. Let's see what's happening. Oh, wait, let me go to the school tools page real quick. Wait a minute. Because it's hot out. Some people are working seasonally. Some of the kids are hungry, running around the streets. The Sun Meals program is in operation thanks to the Durham Public Schools and their partners. So I have information on the school tools page in English and in Spanish. You can click, you can find out where young people ages 18 and younger can get free breakfast, free lunch, just about every day. So it's very important. We don't want the little ones to be hungry. And this summer program is through Friday, August 1st. And like I said, This information is both in English and Spanish. So if you have neighbors next door, you can tell that their kids are hungry or whatever. Like I said, some jobs that people have are seasonal, and things are sometimes a little. I remember my mom was a teacher, which meant back then, back in the 60s, teachers didn't get paid all year round. I think they do now. But back then, our summers were lean because mom did not get paid over the summer. So I relate to this program. So, anyway, through August 1st, little ones, I should say young people, ages 18 and younger, can get free breakfast and lunch. Be sure, like I said, to tell your Hispanic neighbors. If you have an iPad and you're able to just walk over to your neighbor's house and just show them the paragraph in Spanish. They can read it, click, and then other kids can get help. If you can, if they don't mind being helped, some people have a lot of pride, but if you're a good neighbor, people can tell that you're trying to help. Alrighty, now let's go to the To Your Health page, halfway through the show. And like I said, if you want to join me on camera after the weather, no worries. I'm just trying not to talk your ear off. Okay. Oh, now the Durham County, they're having a county-wide community health assessment survey. There it is right there. You can click on the link that I provided. This is done in partnership with Duke Health, El Centro Hispano, North Carolina Central University, and the Partnership for a Healthy Durham. So basically, they're asking us, hey, Anthony, what's new? Happy to see you here. Hope everything's going well with you. Hello, Anthony. Yes, indeed. So take this survey if you don't mind. It's anonymous. I already took it, so I already know what the questions are. They want to know how you're feeling physically, how you're feeling mentally, whether you think you need some kind of help. They ask quality of life questions. Basically, what the Durham County Department of Public Health is trying to figure out is who needs help, what kind of help can we offer, how can we improve what we're offering or expand what we're offering so that we could help everybody in Durham or as many people as possible. So if you don't mind filling out the survey, I know they would really appreciate it. All righty, let's see if there are any blood drives going on real quick. There are some studies that you can participate in, and some pay for your participation, all these different types, run by the various local universities and research programs and companies. Let's see if there's a blood drive where you can literally save lives by donating blood. Let's see, today's what? Today's the 14th. Okay. So the American Red Cross won't not have a blood drive until Wednesday. Okay. A blood connection, they do the same thing. Their next blood drive is also Wednesday. Okay. So what I'm going to do is to go to the help program. Now tomorrow, the health equipment loan program. There'll be an operation from 10 until 2. So they're open 2 days a week, Tuesdays 10 to 2, Fridays 1 to 5. So they're at 4206 North Roxborough Street. And what they do is that they collect donations of self-care, self-transport items like canes, wheelchairs, etc. They disinfect everything, repair as necessary, and then they turn around and they loan them out to people who need them and can't otherwise afford them. So it's really great. Like if you're just out of the hospital and you know you're going to need a wheelchair for a few weeks or whatever, this is a great way to do it. So you don't have to rent one, especially if you don't have the money. And of course, buying one, those things cost literally, wheelchairs cost hundreds of dollars. So it's a great program. It's really great. So it's great for people who are elderly, just out of the hospital, people who don't have the money, et cetera, et cetera. So check it out. It's on the To Your Health page. Now I'm going to go to the top of the page and click on that big blue button, the health events page, to see if there's anything happening, especially event-wise. Let's see, today's the 14th. Yes, Kids Can is virtual tonight, and this is where young people ages 4 to 10 whose parents or guardians or grandparents have been diagnosed with cancer. They can meet online from 6:30 until 7:30. It's a free program. It's run by Duke. Kids have questions. Sometimes parents don't know how to answer these questions. So they can also meet other kids who are in their same position where family members have cancer and they don't know what to do or how to deal with it. Sometimes kids turn off and they might act as if they don't care because they don't know how to express themselves. Some get clingy. uh, some just don't know what to do and they just have questions. So it's a really great program. It's run by Duke and it's from 6:30 until 7:30. Got the link right there. So go to the To Your Health page and then you'll see at the top of the page it says health events. Go ahead, click there and you'll see the link. All right. Now, tomorrow, the long term care community support group meeting, which is virtual, will be from noon until 1:15. This is for people with family members who are living in long term care. All right, I think that's it. Let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, which is at 406 Rigsby Avenue downtown. Free membership, free parking, free activities, programs. They've got a theater, workout rooms. What else do they have? Computer lab, uh, gardening club. Anyway, let's see what they have. So today's Monday, right? Okay, Bible study at 12:45. Chair flow and flex at 1. Monday matinee at 1 o'clock with free popcorn. And today's movie is Hamilton. Finally, a movie I've heard of. I've actually heard of. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. Hamilton. Okay, so that is going to be today at 1 o'clock. You might want to zip over there, sit in air conditioned splendor with free popcorn, and enjoy a nice movie. Also happening today for a couple of hours, starting at 1 o'clock, advanced watercolor, chair volleyball at 2, life line dancers at 3:30, walking club at 3:30. Now, tomorrow morning, Seniors on the Move line dancing at 8:35, Open Art Studio at 9, Talk Tuesdays at 9. This is from 9 until 2. So basically, you call first, make an appointment, and then counseling students from North Carolina Central University, they conduct like wellness conversations and then share resources that maybe you might need for staying healthy. This is every Tuesday in July. And this includes mental health resources too. If you're feeling depressed or out of sorts, definitely call, make a quick appointment, and that will be tomorrow between 9 and 2. Google it, smartphone and computer class at 9:30. Don't forget to bring your gear so you can get one-on-one help. Take off pounds sensibly at 9:30. Yoga your way at 10. Keep it moving, gentle exercise at 10. American Sign Language at 11. I know this is thank you. I don't know if it's just this or if you have to do this, but I know that means thank you. I know that. That's probably all I know. But anyway, belly dance at 11:30. Crocheting club at noon. Pinochle at also at noon. Now, let me check for special events real quick, with today being the 14th. Ooh, this is already going on. Okay, so Helen Svoboda Barber is talking about Heal, Grow, Go, Wellness Presents, gently making your end of life wishes clear. And that's until 1. But if you're not there already, yeah, you missed out on that. That sounds like a good one. Now, tomorrow, though, here's something good at 9:30. Staying Connected, Internet and Email for Beginners, Part 2. So if you missed Part 1, because that was this morning, but Part 2 is tomorrow at 9:30. So I would still say you should go because the very, very basics was probably taught this morning, and I mean super basics. So if you already know a little bit, but you want to improve your knowledge and learn a bit more, then I would suggest you go tomorrow. I would think as long as you know a little bit, then yeah, go ahead and go tomorrow. It can't help. I mean, can't hurt. It's going to be tomorrow at 9:30. And then part 3 of the series is going to be Wednesday at 9:30. Okay, let's see what else is happening. I think that's it. All righty. Now, Little River. Oh, that reminds me. Lake Mickey and Little River Lake. They're both closed for those who like to go fishing and just looking at the beautiful water. It's closed right now. Those floods that we had left a lot of debris that has to be cleared away to keep everybody safe. So when I saw Little River, that just reminded me. Yeah, so Little River Lake and Lake Mickey, they're both closed until further notice. I'll let you know. Now, the Little River Senior Center, which is at 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama, they're open, but they're like a spinoff of the Durham Center for Senior Life. This is for people who live in northern Durham County. You can go to, both or either of the venues. They have daily events Monday through Friday, 8:30-ish until 2-ish. They don't have as many because it's a smaller operation, but what they do have that the downtown center does not have is a full entire gymnasium. And I'm using the word gymnasium instead of gym because they have the whole thing. So you can bring your basketball or whatever. Actually, I guess you could play. What's that game when you have the tennis ball? And I see people doing this. Actually, I don't see it. Well, I used to see it in Chicago, where people would like play like one person tennis, like it's sort of like racquetball, where you're hitting the ball against the wall. You could do that, or you can play basketball and whatever game, whatever other games you could think of that you could play in a gymnasium. Yeah, you can do that because they have access right there. Because it was a school back in the day. It was the Little River. Was it a high school? Let's see. I don't know if it was both a high school and an elementary and middle school because it's a whole complex. I really don't know. But I do remember somebody telling me that the football team, the high school football team at Little River, they were the only team that could beat Hillside because they were big country boys. I do remember that. So, anyway, there you go. All righty, let's see. Let's go to the. Okay, I got 5 minutes. See, I'm trying to keep a handle on this. I want to respect your time. Oh, pickleball. You know what, Anthony? Let me put your content on your comment. I have yet to see pickleball. I know it's a racket and a ball that's smaller than a tennis ball. And I don't know if they hit it against the wall or if it's like tennis. I have no idea. I have no idea. But anyway, that might be a good idea. At least you could practice your pickleball. That's a good idea, Anthony, for sure. I think pickleball right now is probably just as popular as tennis. And I heard that with the older crowd, it's even more. I know a couple of years ago on NPR, they said it was the fastest growing sport in America. Am I talking too much? Yes, I am. Okay, let's go to the Let's Go page, calendar of events. Okay, New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free meals today from 3 until 6 for people in need. 1306 Fayetteville Street. District 2, PAC will be meeting tonight. PAC is Partners Against Crime, where you get to hear from the police what's going on in your community. And believe me, yeah, they know. If you want to point out a problem house or whatever, they probably already know. They can tell you about it. So these meetings are really good. Like I said, I went to the PAC 4 and 5 meeting this past Saturday. It was great. So if you live in District 2, and that's North Durham, then definitely head out to Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 Murray Avenue, and that will be from 6 until 8 this evening. And if you can't go, yeah, I think they also have let me think. You know what? I can't remember if they have the owl service. I know that District 3 and also Districts 4 and 5, they use this thing called OWL, where you can attend via is virtual, and you can also ask questions. I don't know if District 2 has that. I think they do. I think they do. If you can't make it, then you can actually go online. I do have the number to the District 2 substation right there, and you can actually call and get the Zoom link, or whatever link they want you to have. And I will find out too, and add it to the post if I do find out in time. Okay, the meeting again is from 6 until 8 at Edison Johnson, 500 Murray Avenue. Okay, the Hayti Heritage Center's African dance class is 6:30 until 8 upstairs in the Chuck Davis Dance Emporium. That's on the corner, Fayetteville and Lakewood. The hour, 6:30 until 8. There is a class fee of 10, and it's really fun because you start out with, you work out a little bit, and then they have the cardio intensive African dance moves. The Glass Jug Beer Lab, the one that is not downtown, but the one that's at 5410 Highway 55, they're going to have disc golf tonight. So if you like playing frisbee in a real cool way, the disc golf putting tournament is 6:30 until 9. There is a fee of 6, and you're supposed to bring your best frisbees and be ready to play in this double elimination randoms double tournament. Okay, now Crunk Club Durham, their weekly Crank Arm Durham run starts at and returns to the Crank Arm Brewing Company, 620 Fernway Avenue, this evening, 6:30 until 10:30. So you can choose either to run for 3 miles or 5 miles. It's really hot today. Please stay hydrated. Whether you choose to run 3 or 5, just be careful. Wear a wet towel around your neck so you can pat yourself, cool your face, carry a water bottle, etc. And maybe have one of these. Let's see. These cooling fans that you can wear around your neck. Yeah, try to do that. That's also nice. Okay. Now, tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division will have a rabies vaccination clinic. They do this on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. They have morning hours and afternoon hours. So call, make your appointment, and be ready to pay $10 exact change. East Regional Library will be hosting the Over 50 crowd at 211 Lick Creek Lane from 10 until 11:30. So this is where the older set hang out with free coffee and tea. Just hang out and chat. Have a good time. Let's see. Oh, the City Talk Toastmasters Club, they meet on Zoom where you can learn how to talk extemporaneously, get those public speaking skills together. That's going to be from noon until 1. And the grocery giveaway by New Visions of Africa restaurant, 1306 Fayetteville Street. They'll be giving away groceries tomorrow. So if you're in need, your cupboard and refrigerator, they're getting kind of empty, and you can't afford to fill them out. Fill them up rather. Go ahead. 12:30 tomorrow. Be sure to answer the questions. They want to know how big your family is and want to make sure that they give you enough groceries. They give away a lot of groceries at this particular grocery giveaway. So if you have a rollaway cart, try to bring that if you can, and park in the WD Hill parking lot if you're driving. All righty, let's check the weather real quick. I'm not doing too badly. Here we go. Okay, let's see. 87. It's a hot one. It's 87 right now. The sun is out, but it says that it's cloudy. Wait a minute. Okay, well, it's partly sunny. Let's put it that way. And it will be partly sunny until almost dinner time, in which case it'll get cloudy. And then it looks like we're going to, chance of thunderstorms tonight starting at 10. Okay, there's a small chance of thunderstorms tonight, for a few hours tonight. And then, the high today will be, let me check, 90. So we're almost there. It's 87 right now, going up to 90. And then tomorrow, 70% chance of thunderstorms. Wow. With a high of 87 degrees. Let me look ahead to the rest of the week real quick. Looks like chance of rain every day with a high of 90 or 91 just about every day. Wow. Well, just like it was last week, right? I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's cool. You have to just know how to deal with the heat, and you can learn by going to the how to page. I've got some hints on that page, and also you can learn the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion. It's really important to know so that if someone passes out on the street, you know what to do. You can save their life. Of course, you always call 911, of course, but in the meantime, you got to save their life too. So with that, I think that's pretty much it. Now tomorrow I have a dentist appointment, and it's at noon. So it looks like tomorrow's show will be pre-recorded, and then let's see, Stay Well with Mel. She'll be on as a guest on Wednesday. Thursday's show will be pre recorded because I volunteered to help out with the Community Health Coalition's food giveaway. So that's going to be on Thursday. So it looks like I'll be pre recording the show on Tuesday and on Thursday. Oh, and on Friday too, because I'm going to be over at McDougal Terrace for an event Friday at noon. So, wow. So today it's live, Wednesday it's live, and that's pretty much it for the week. I do apologize, but things are picking up in terms of just events that I have to attend and tasks that I have to tend to, and of course, looking after my health. So, my dentist appointment is tomorrow, and the show will be pre recorded. And with that, you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow pre recorded and then Wednesday live. Ciao for now.